everyone, you are welcome to Weekmix Media. If you are new here, kindly subscribe to the channel and enjoy the updates that we have for you.
Hello, lovely people. Bless you for coming. Another update on about today. I'm taking you straight through entertainment update. Yes, so over the week we had a news that Stoneboy and Shatta Wale they have been banned from being billed on one show or performing on one show. Yes, so and this was disclosed by Sammy Flex on Sammy Flex TV, and we were shocked hearing this. What they say because we've seen Shatta Wale and Stonebwoy on even on Asase clash. Nothing happened. It was fun what I see, and we the fans self crowd we were like wishing say there could be a day Shatta Wale and Stonebwoy will be on another show again. What I say. So all that we're hearing is that authorities are not allowing them to be built on the same show, and this is coming from the police sector here in Ghana. Yeah, so we saw a flyer circulating on the media talk just ended DJs Ghana DJs Awards. Stoneboy flyer was out, and we saw Shatta Wale's flyers too flying on the media top. But so we thought Shatta Wale and Stoneboy they are going to be performing on the same stage, and later on we got to know that it was only Shatta Wale who was able to like uh perform on that show. Stoneboy wasn't present at the show. So it raised a whole lot of convo on the media top. Say, we saw Stoneboy's flyer flying on the media top. Why is it that he was not at the event while he's here? So Sammy Flex coming out with this, got everyone shocked. And this was a conversation on this week's United Showbiz. And I just want to take you through. Let's go and listen to some of the um, reaction that came on from the various guests on the show. Without wasting your time and you subscribing to the channel, let's go through and listen to what happened on United Showbiz concerning this case.
Because it shocked me say, I know to say Stoneboy was the one that was booked before Shatta Wale. So Stoneboy now book now. Why is that when you call no? Why didn't you call off Shatta's show? If indeed you were called, because you have to be fair to both of them. So if you booked Shatta first before Stone, because I saw Stone's flyer first before Shatta. He said, I think the Mercury wasn't fair to Stoneboy. If that is what happened based on Arnold's narration.
So can I help with that one? That bit.
On that bit,
yes.
Yeah, before
Okay. So based on the area conversation, some question we came up as to why the Stoneboy group decided to opt out of the concert. No, monsieur, at the end of Mercury. So it's not like
the paid show.
Good.
That was I was coming to that part because I was going to say
so they altered that.
Yeah, because I mean obviously if you paid Stone according to his fees, there's no way I can say because how would he refund the money? That was what I was thinking. Say so he's not going to refund the money because obviously if he paid him, it's cannot go far in far. And if it was a support to the enemy here, but then it still doesn't make sense to me. It still doesn't make sense to me because if Asase to me a clasher, is it because Asase is a political figure owned station?
We don't know that
so
for a fact.
Able to manipulate the police.
We don't know that for a fact.
No, we know for a fact. I said this is not a matter to even.
Meaning the assassin I don't know say.
Assassin a Gabi.
Yeah, but what? Okay.
I don't.
What Busy is trying to say.
Based on what we have read in the news. I mean, when you're there, I guess I make cut it because everybody in this country, I know where I stand. But yeah, issues like this, I say, say, Asase Radio has an owner. The owner is Gabi. And yes, sir, then why is that news out there? It's based on what I read. Missy, when you say, now why the news Asase Radio here? He's an honorable man, but I'm saying that did the police, because if indeed the police said that they cannot book Shatta and Stoneboy, how come they were able to do a show together? For the clash. The clash is even more dangerous than what they were going to do at Ghana DJ also. Because when you say clash in dance hall, and I say, how they communicated on stage, and you understand where Samini was a sellout. It was on that stage, which continued some vibe. It brought about some issue because Stoneboy stood on that stage and said Samini sell out because Shatta made some references say You know, Papa me felt Papa be na. I mean, and then Stonebwoy said, Papa sell out and all that, which later they had to squash out that issue. And to do a sound clash for Shatta and Stone, and you saw the tension in that show. Then Ghana DJ Award and put you can even, based on intelligence, you can monitor who is coming. You can even minimize who and who follows them. Intermediate, I think say yes, their discretion is correct, but why being biased? Why did you allow A and you can't allow B? I'm not telling them how to do their work, but if you allowed the sound clash between Shatta and Stone on Asasi Radio, then you must allow any other show. You cannot tell me say you can do this, you can do. I mean,
what about if at that time no one signed this bond near?
But the bond was signed in 2019, and the clash was.
It was signed in 2019.
Yes.
Right after
or was after the incident.
It was in 2019. The year.
Okay.
But as intermediate, I don't side. I agree with the police on the measures of security reasons, but I feel say it was biased to do that. Until they should look into it. So would they map Peter from our Paul? Number two, it makes sense in the aspect of Vibes Cartel and Movado. 2009, I was in Jamaica, a certain show. They had their Gaza and Goli, where I saw how this Sanema way to me cause a problem. To me who be that. You know, I think say 100 them side, but I still don't side why you allowed and you won't allow now. And you know, it makes sense to me to say, okay, you can book the two of them, but then you should make sure that you continue with that measure. Men can say, wait to me, yes, my final point is the fact that I don't really agree say they should tax Stonebwoy and Shatta Wale as violent artists. Who can say they cannot be on the same stage? In other words, there will be violence. Now, some of dancehall artists, now dancehall no, it is a trade. It's a major genre. Until me, I don't like the fact that this is on them. Until going forward, no. I say we can't because Shatta and Stonebwoy, omo can some kuku omo.
Na enye utterances are free on when no more banting na ABI say koso. So na say I say say if I meet you somewhere, if I do this, I do this. If you see me here, if you do here.
Music rivalry there, baby. If you gospel artist can and say Brasame say Brasame or say Cecilia. But sister na mamena oye osan yes of no. They should beef and they should insult each other for the purposes of clout. Rivalry there were honey work stand so. What if whoever says me shower I be not or can go?
Na sa na say new rivalry sana VGM see.
Who's a VGM and he wait naturally. Stonebwoy wasn't expecting. It was a contention. Stonebwoy wasn't expecting. So. Who said at that moment, Miji, honestly, I can tell you here, said there was nothing Shatta would have done. But Stonebwoy also wasn't ready to take chances. I think say it was blown out of context. Now, so who said in terms of what I say, in that that's what caused the alarm. But maybe to catch you say Stonebwoy will not harm Shatta, and Shatta will not harm Stonebwoy. A music rivalry. Can't say we don't to me on
Chief Stars, the manager for Stonebwoy and Sokasai, Sammy Flex and so Kasai.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's that just said yeah kind from Nkokonsai Yampa.
So based on the narration, I said Nema B it was kakra, but
okay.
Obi had in the version so be shame.
And they're summarizing in my and say would say their course. And now on Kai.
So Sammy Flex virtually repeated your car or in the post now any video now or and Chief Star had a different opinion.
Okay.
Our no estimation was the fact that he didn't think say discussion we should have come up for any deliberation because of release any issue be a one merit. I say it's not in discuss it because according to him. Sa directive way about in 2019 Tama VGM the scaffold between Stonebwoy and Shatta Wale. Now after that episode that's a spectacle police for any two parties let's sign something like a bond or an agreement to tell the two guys they say moving forward say anytime you're a contractor want to perform on the same stage they should alert the police early so that the police will put in place measures to ensure say disturbance bia in CBO. So that was Chief Star's narration.
Ampa, yes, baby sir.
So me summarize before I come to my analysis. So na Mercury so no because Mercury na or yes source of sa information when and also they can say oh indeed Tama or announced Shatta Wale because guess what, Shatta Wale was announced late because Stonebowy in the early stages no, he announced no as the main act. So right after announcing Shatta Wale, you know, calls from the police. One police was one ACPB, so one of the police directors of Freno. They catch and they say, "On to me and take his action by putting the two acts on the same stage." Now yes or now, they will take him on. Into either so pick one and leave the other, but on to me putting the two on the same stage. That was Mercury narration. So Kwesi Agbadji further interrogated, say, okay, so when you are called from that police personnel, no, did you go further to check the authenticity of that claim now? Or see you 1 year, sir, because of, whoever called as a police personnel, no, the same person who was involved in that 2019 agreement. You understand? Onimno, you know, but he got that information from the Stonebowy camp, so that particular police officer no, was actively involved in the agreement, no. And he didn't make further, you know, interrogation to figure out if indeed it came from the actual Ghana police service body. You understand? So these are the three narrations from the three people. Okay. So me and Kasami analysis here. Okay. So maybe whose story, you know, I felt it was a good move and an awkward move. So let me start with the good move. Because the name said police for they deal with intelligence. Bibia more affect security no, they would have to act quick. And for you know, maybe no matter be say Wale and Stonebowy, more fan base, no, probably there's some potential disturbance because on that concept or that concept. So police for no major is to actually curb or stop or quell any kind of disturbance. Instead, they are based on intelligence, no, some information, they had to act. That was my initial thought. Time I read this story, no? And I felt so why not? No. What I say, once they get that intelligence or that information, because basis, quickly they act. Then I feel maybe maybe say oh and yes sanity here, but directive no based on a certain 2019 incident this year. I felt awkward kaka because these are two main acts, arguably two of our biggest acts. I don't think say fair and right. Say police for no based on that 2019 spectacle no because say oh event organizer be a for two acts no into one stage. So yes and what it means say have event organizers because event organizer be a business person. So in events now the major aim no or purpose no, is to make money or to make revenue. To make revenue, no, when you say Shatta Wale and actually making that money, when you say Stonebowy and making that money, and so now contracted the two on that stage. Until the directive Banaka say, okay, don't put these two acts on an Hasa event promoter. Number two, you say in the last couple of years, events or gigs, and they're one of the biggest revenue generation points for artists, especially in Ghana. If you issue a directive, now say, oh, the two acts cannot be on the same stage. And so before so please see don't do fabako to honor. What you are doing is you are depriving one of the daily bread. Because if you can sash gig no a $1 million gig, 100,000 gig. How do you tell the one party say don't be on that? Oh Hano. Ted, young patrons no say your top tickets, near your patronizing shows are because of these stars or these icons. In TAB I mean how should we say Wale was so Shatta Wale on the bill now who deny me the patron me person me taught me tia question of having these two acts on the show me say harding it's entirety no that directive no industry no be brave. Now my little disappointment in Ghana policing if indeed the directive no cry this the fact say if we agreement in 2019 for me I thought the appropriate thing to do was to issue a release. So based on disturbance be occurred in 2019, you need two artists no in the certain agreement say before we go on the same stage no more letting. But they make say so that every industry person would be aware. It's like before being DJ was in 2013. Now or you privy to a 2019 release be a police for not do my 2023 you mean? No. Mercury again event in 2023 now. Sankatama police for no a year sa agreement and that's some issues are directive by yen aware no. Sankomu year a open release for the entire yen we would have realized that no. In 2019, after VGM debacle, no, there was a release to say before I contracted these two acts on one stage, no, I let yen police for. So America would have done the needful. You understand what I'm saying? But because Oman released any statement then, and even now, America was caught up in a mess. You get what did the make can I say? So for me, I think that's where my disappointment stems from. Say, we do a release and let everybody in the industry be aware. So moving forward, you cannot contract these two acts and let's say why inform me earlier to put together the necessary mechanism to prevent any chaos. Oman, yes, sir. Number two. Almost say only two acts in the call into agreement, and I find that awkward because two acts and they don't put together shows unless of course their own self-produced and self-titled shows or more. Event promoters and any event organizers don't put together shows. Number contracted these respective artists to come on the show. It's a only be agreements. It has to be with the event organizers and not the artists. So guess what? When we interrogated further, Shatta Wale and Stonebwoy said we be crazy. You understand? It's been 2019. And so, and me at the back of his mind say, oh, 2019, because sign agreement I should not be on the same stage with Stonebwoy. So, in as much as the intention was good, I feel the approach was quite awkward from the police service. Because if indeed it's a directive way, first of all, I expected a press release to actually address the reason almost say Mama two acts and then measures I want to bet as event people and found two in place to ensure that these two acts will be on the stage. And for me, I think it's because me expect a release be from the police to actually either refute or confirm. Otherwise, this move will not augur well for the industry. Now, as I say for show no 2 years, you know. Yes. It was before VGM. It was good. So when you actually chronicling Shatta Wale and Stonebwoy issue now from 2019, you didn't see in 2019 VGM. After that, and there was a back and forth kakra, and a court issues beam. And for some reason, I don't know who advised these two parties. And I'm a press conference, so I'm fixing more problems. And so they are even thinking about a major concert between the two of them. After that press conference, the impression they gave us was someone make peace. United Shwbiz, you concert be until that Sase clash a beam, and we saw these two acts on the same stage. And if you actually analyze that concert now, there was some seeming tension even when there were two of them were on stage. Now after that concert, me say if they went to the police to seek permission to put the two acts on, I have no idea. Because you and I at the time we do not have any release from the Ghana Police Service to tell us, say before we put this act on, come and see us. As I say, people didn't tell us. And so you and I are not privy to that information. After no, you move back and forth are also between them. So for me, if you are making references as I say there now, I don't know. Because there was no official release from the police service to say, this is what we want to do. And as I say, guys also did not come and tell us, say, okay, this is what we did. But my point is, if this directive is indeed authentic from the Ghana police and boy industry.
What Mr. Logic is saying, I don't think they will be as violent as has been made to look, based on what they've been through. Shatta now were before, and I don't think he would want to go back there again, right? So I like what Mr. Logic is saying. I don't think, sir, it's as bad and as dangerous as it looks. However, if police Freya, I think it's another area of revenue where if you want to book them, but you need extra police reinforcement, you pay extra for them to get more policemen there, just in case their fan base misbehave. Plus, you would tell the artists to advise their fans to behave themselves, because Ghana still needs those two icons to portray or project Ghana music on the global scene. We should rather be fighting outside rather than fighting within or creating that whole rivalry thing. No? So I think the elders of the land should really talk to the two of them and let them work together. It will project Ghana music better.
But you say I know that can say almost signing a bond. But what kind of bond almost sign here? I mean, if Mekaya 2019, I think say I think the first appearance they were court or something, or second appearance, one of them, and I think it's a court, as part of nyoma no mo pese a Stony Shatta you know. They should sign a bond of good behavior. You know, so I don't want us to make it
But
simple.
the almost signing.
Oh, I was, no, mankind, but I know, say that was the directive at the time.
Maybe I'm not a share. I didn't know the almost signing.
No, but a bond of good
behavior. Be or say, tuning to me performing.
No. A bond of good behavior would not. There was no line in there that would say that good behavior. Because there was a premise. Being a buyer, Saudi and Ukusi court, a court. And if I'm not mistaken, I think that they are still in court. The matter is still in court. I don't know whether it's closed out yet, but so I mean, at any point, I might sign say, "Here, you know, yeah, show maybe." Again, logic can't be said. Se sign it here, but the saying na Gabi Munya, the two of them on the same stage. I drew as a clash. You understand what I'm saying? So why would they allow the government radio station to do that?
And
a private no, by this it is.
It's a private radio station. As far as we are concerned.
Okay, so I mean, Gabi is a private citizen, so it's just that he's sympathetic to the. He says, Mr. Logic is sympathetic.
So also our allegiance.
Oh yeah.
That's not supposed to be a
radio station. I bet NDC radio station.
No problem. It will be.
So on the point, make us say once they allow one entity to have the both of them on the stage. They should allow the other because a bit hard going forward. And I think there are lots of things that they can do because, and maybe, you know, in some cases, you have a conjecture because the police hasn't spoken yet, you know, and I don't know why we are not getting the police to speak. What's the mechanism? I think we should try and get to the police PRO so they can talk on this matter. One, two. ABA police ni picky intelligence be say basa be to me you know so if ejina sa nyoma so there I mean whatever the event is supposed to do will not matter because security is the highest. I mean nobody wants to go to an event and get heckled, beaten, robbed in this annual man. So Omumbra, number church, say, okay, this is the reason why here can we. Now, because Meiti Kazans almost say, if you want to engage them, then I say, catch police for ahead of time. No moon prepare. You know, my name so the armored cars, helicopters, but I don't know what that is. So I think that moving forward as journalists and industry people who sympathize in this space, we need to find out because you understand, these are two huge brands and they pull a lot of people, yes, you know, and when they're on a bill, it's exciting, you know, so we can't have that, you know, say being bad at the end. So I think we need to probe further because it's a loss. Or Chinebi and industry like secular music but because a brother Sami sister born as me. What I say, and so also decided say at a point over 29, you know, so we need to look into these things.
Thank you very much for staying through to this end. Yes, so that was the combo for you on United Shwbiz about Shatta Wale and Stonebwoy's band. What you see here. So make sure leave your comment below in the comment section. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell. Do all to share for others to get a chance to watch. My name is Andy. Bless you for staying true up here with me. I'm out. Bye bye.